Hello lovelies, how are you today? And welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon and I'm the sole proprietor of SAEH Body Butter. And I hope you enjoy the next video. Thank you. Hello lovelies, I'm about to bling out my baseball cap, the brim of it. And that's my template inside a Cricut, so I'm getting ready to send it to the cutter to cut. Okay, so I have it set up in Cricut Design Space. I'm going to click on Make It. I have my dial set on Bonded Fabric Plus. Okay, that looks pretty good on the mat. And I will click on Continue. And I'm going to ensure that my dial is set on Bonded Fabric Plus. Sometimes it takes Cricut a minute to read the file. It's awfully slow today. But while we're waiting for Cricut to get itself together, I will show you on the mat. I have my flock and I keep my backing on because I dread scraping off the little circles. It's a pain in the petunia. So I like to keep mine on. So you just have to test your cutter to see which cut settings work best to keep the backing on the flock or to take it off the flock. But like I said, I like to keep mine on Bonded Fabric Plus. And we're still waiting for Cricut to decide to send it the settings to the cutter. So as you see, the setting is Fabric Plus, and on the dial it is Bonded Fabric. So that looks good. So I'm going to click on the dial on the cutter to send the mat, to forward the mat through the cutter. Click on the C and it will start cutting. And since this particular design isn't that big, it should only take about 15 minutes. So as you see, the Cricut is cutting out each individual circle of that design, and I will bring you back when it finishes. Okay, it is almost finished. Alrighty. Let's pull it off the mat. Unload the mat and pull it off. You pull the mat off of the flock, not the flock off the mat. Now right now you really can't tell if it cut them holes in there. You have to get up close. But they're there. The holes are there. You will see when I pull the flock off of the backing. So let me cut that out and we will get started. All right, I am rubbing in the stones to go on my baseball cap. This is my first time blinging out a baseball cap, and let's see how it goes, because I do not, I repeat, I do not have a heat press, a hat heat press. So I'm going to use my little mini press and see if I can do it that way. Alrighty, let me go pick up the excess stones and put them in place. And pick up the excess stones and get them off my template. This is so relaxing and rewarding to me. I love brushing in stones. And I'm starting to see more and more people are getting into hot fix rhinestones. They love that sparkle, they love that shine, and I don't blame them. Okay, I think I got them all, but I have to get my phone and shine the light on it so that I can see that I got all the stones and that all the stones are in place. Plus, I like to look at the reflection, the sparkle of the light coming off these stones. Okay, that looks like all the stones are in place. I'm going to clean up my mess and get me a piece of transfer tape. Okay, I'm trying to bling out this baseball cap, but I don't have a hat heat press. So I'm going to try this task out using my mini press. Let's see how it goes. Okay. I have this to go here, and then I have the bling to go on the brim part that you saw me cut out. So let's see how this goes. And I have a bowl in there to try to give me some stability. So I'm gonna need to turn my hat this way so that I can see what I'm doing. And this is going to be a little difficult. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to turn it up like that. This part is going to be a little difficult because it has a curve on it. But let's see how far I can get. So I thought I would make me a cap, right? And advertise it. And if I get any bites, then I would consider getting a hat heat press. The only problem with doing it this way, it's kind of hard to monitor the pressure. Alrighty. Let's see if I can get the other side. I already see that one of my stones have shifted. However, I don't think the heat has got to it, so I can probably make that adjustment, hopefully. But I see some of them are sticking. Some of my stones have overlapped. So I'm trying to fix it before it adheres to the hat. And then I will go in and manually make the adjustment, hopefully. And then once I clear the stones that have shifted, I'll go back in and place the stones that moved. Alrighty, let me clear the stones off of here. So that I can put the sheet back on top. I'm sure it would be much easier for doing this with a heat press. One swoop and you're done. But I don't know if I want to make that investment at the moment. So, I'm going back in to secure these stones. And then once I secure them from this side, I can go underneath the hat and get it from the back side to make sure that it's adhered to the hat. Okay, I think we're good from that perspective. Now I need to go in there, only if it'll sit still for me. Let me see if I can place these stones back on the hat. Okay. See if I can secure those 3 stones down, then I'll work on my other 2 letters. Okay, they are stuck in place. Okay, as opposed to having you online all this time, let me fix it and I'll show you the end result. Okay, this is how the front is looking. Now this part, I don't have anything to press it up against, so let's see how it goes. And it looks like my transfer is bigger than the brim of the hat. So let me trim it up so I can get it as close as possible. Okay, so my transfer is bigger than the brim of my hat. So what I'm planning to do is piecemeal it together to get as much full coverage as I can. So I have this portion laid down right there, and I'll just put the iron on it and go around the hat, and hopefully none of these stones shift. And they have, but that's not a problem. I'll just go back in and put the stones in. Wherever there's a gap, I'll fill it in. Oh. My heat press turned off on me. I'll bring you back when it heats up. Okay, let's try this again. I would have thought that the SVG that I purchased, that it would be standard size, but I guess each hat has a different size brim. And this portion up here that's not touching the hat, I'll just scrape them off and put them back in my collection. Excuse me if my head is in the way. So after I finish right here, I'm going to pull it up and see what open spaces I have and go around and that's how it's looking so far. So far. Not too bad. Not too many. Well, some stones are overlapping. Let me see if I can pull those off. Those that are too close to the edge. Sometimes things are trial and error. Okay, I think I cleaned it up pretty good. And what I'll do is I'll go around the hat and fill in the spaces and put the mini press on it, and I will bring you back. Okay, I'm going around the cap and putting stones on to fill in the gaps. And just take the heat press, apply pressure, hold it down for 12 to 15 seconds. Would a hat press be easier? Yes, because I would be done by now. But sometimes you have to try out other ways to see if in fact you yourself are interested in doing that, or if anybody is willing to buy it. And this is what it's looking like so far. Well, this is what it's looking like, period, because I'm finished. So that's it. Alrighty, I will see you later. Bye-bye.